Hello everyone and welcome from the Thornhill Community Center in Markham, Ontario. The second game of the tournament is about to start. It's the Toronto Junior Canadiens against the Barrie Colts, the U15 AAA Provincial Championships, and we're underway here. The Junior Canadiens win the draw. Sent up, intercepted by Barrie. Quaja gets it, dumps it in. Lapierre will retrieve it. Sends it behind his net. And here comes Barrie. The dumping attempt failed, and now the Canadiens come back the other way. Davis reverses it to his partner. Lapierre. Up in the air. Checked off the puck is Zoo. And a quick, lazy change. Here come the Canadiens. A shot from the left circle and a save by Matteo Rinaldi. Right into the glove, and he's got to be sharp early in the first 50 seconds of the period. Face off to the right of Rinaldi. Zinke against, wins the draw. Barrie comes away with it. Dragovich now dumps it in. Frozen by the goaltender. The starting goal for the Canadiens is Zidane JC. Junior Canadiens with a 51-10-5 record this season to the Barrie Colts 51-15-2 record. Canadiens come away with it. Here comes Champagne. Rico Champagne dangles through. Oh, and he misses the net. Champagne now. Matheson takes it. Pressured by Champagne. Tries to stick lift. Champagne misses his check. O'Connell now takes it. Across for Dragovich. Dragovich loses his footing but gets the puck in deep. JC will play it. Leave it for Deutsch. Circles back behind his net. Looking for somebody. Pressured by two Barrie Colts. And he finds his outlet. Champagne. A nice little check by the Canadiens. Ross comes away with it and feeds it up to Ambrosio. Ambrosio misses it. Icing is called. So the faceoff will be in the Junior Canadian zone. First game of the afternoon between the Markham Majors and the Sudbury Wolves ended in a 3-0 win from Markham to start the tournament. This is game number 2, and the faceoff will be to the left of JC. Draw won by the Canadiens. Colliburton dumps it in. JC back behind the net to leave it for his defenseman. Ross up to Lang. Lang reverses it back. Retrieved by the Canadiens. Sent up the left wing, and here comes up the middle Kadoran. JC again. Active goalie here with a lot of dump-ins from the Barrie Colts. Kadoran pressured by O'Connell. And back the other way. Watch him, he's away from the Canadiens forward. Dumped in. Canadiens come away with it, but turned it over. A shot by O'Connell was saved by JC in tight. And now centered for Quaja. Almost a dangerous turnover there up the middle. And now Quaja comes in with shot up in the air. Wang keeps it in. Loses it at the line. Pressured by Hatch. Wang turns away. Dumps it in. And now Watt will take it. Pressured by Grima. Quick transition. Riley's pass. was missed by Hatch. And into the pads of JC, who covers it up, and now some rough stuff. And a penalty will be called. Refs will be put to work early with 11:15 left to go. We'll see who gets the call. It looks like it will be Kueja for cross-checking. So an early power play for the Barrie Colts here. 2 minutes for cross-checking on Cash Kueja. Face-off will be to the right of JC. Crow will get kicked out of the draw, leaving in Lee to take it for him. Junior Canadiens dump it out. Rinaldi pressured by Long. Zinke able to cut him off, and Long sends it back into the zone. Ross, quick shot on it, short-handed. Rinaldi with the save. Oh, and a misplay here by the Colts. Leaves a short-handed opportunity for Champagne, but he couldn't get a shot off. Zinke centered it to him, and this short-handed unit is going to work. Colts come away now after a lot of trouble here. Some neutral zone, back and forth, pinball. Colts looking to settle it down. Dumped in by the Colts. Watt now on the line. Feeds it for O'Connell. Dumped in deep to Bigo Wadstein. Back to the point. Watt in his feet. Gets it in deep safely. And in behind the net. Into the corner now. Wang comes away with it. Brings it up behind his net. Looks to clear and just gets enough of it off the tip of the glass and out of play. Watt will take it back. Watt stretch pass up the right. To Bigo Wadstein, excuse me. Quick pressure by the Junior Canadiens, and they'll dump it down with ease as the penalty expires with 10 seconds left. Grima loses the puck in his feet. Colts there to pressure, and the reverse has gone wrong as Grima's the first to the puck again. Even strength now. Zoo shimmies up Sagan. Icing called here on the Canadiens. .907 left here in this first. Rico Champagne to take the draw. He loses it. Shot deflected up and into the roof. And we'll have to do it again. Champagne wins this draw. Zhu reverses it for Littman. Kueja tries to get it out. Kept in by Riley. Riley now with a shot in the slot off the shin pad of the Canadiens. And now here comes, they'll come back the other way. 3-on-3. Turned over. Barrie clears it out. And now here comes Hatch. In on two defenders looking to split the D, and good defense there by the Canadiens, gloved by JC. And that opportunity comes to a halt. Sagan, Davis, and Crow, the forwards now on the ice for the Colts. Draw won by the Barrie Colts to Watt, who dumps it in. Long. Zinke Leaves it for his defenseman who carries it up. Stripped of the puck was Ross. And now Davis and Sagan go to work. Here comes Rico Champagne. Sagan takes him out with a hit. And back the other way the Colts come now. Davis, shot from the neutral zone, gloved by JC. And quick pressure has him freeze the puck and stop play. 7:56 to go in the first. 0-0 score between the Barrie Colts and the Toronto Junior Canadiens. O'Connell wins the draw. Barrie Colts with possession. Lose it, and now Wang carries the puck. Zoo up the right for Wang. Kadoran. Ambrosio along with him. They couldn't get the puck in deep, and now Barrie Colts come back the other way. A nice little backhand feed to O'Connell, who gains the line. But Wang quickly strips him of the puck. Jasper Wang, that was, as there's two Wangs on the Canadiens. Jasper Wang and Lucas Wang. Not sure if they're related. Zoo with the puck. He walks around a Barrie Colts forward with ease. And the puck was sent in the Colts zone, and they'll pick it up. Stretch pass up the right wing. Backhand dump in into the feet of the Canadiens defenseman. Turned over. Offside. That would have been an opportunity with a bad giveaway up the middle. But fortunately for the Canadiens, it was called offside. They deem it an intentional offside, so the puck comes all the way back to the Barrie Colts zone to the right of Rinaldi. And the Colts will win the draw. LaPierre tried to tip it into the corner, but the Canadiens were there right away on top of it. Cueja back to the point. Ross receives the pass, but out of the zone. He'll have to come back with it. Colts forechecking very quickly, but turned out back. Cueja looks to center in front, but a great defensive play by the Barrie Colts captain. Up the right wing now. Hatch tried to walk, put the puck between the legs of the defenseman. Wasn't successful. Cueja now tries to center it for his line mate. Nice little pass from Cueja to Grima. Grima tries to send it across to Cloutier, and the puck bounces over his stick. And Cloutier will have to go to work. Pass across. Broken out of the zone. Dumped in by the Colts. Ron Cohn in there with it. Trying to chase the puck down. Champagne tries to backhand it lazily up the neutral zone, and the Colts got a stick on it, but the puck goes out of play. .540 here to go in Markham, out of the Thornhill Community Center. Champagne trying to center it, couldn't get enough on it, and the Barrie Colts will come away with it. Dumped across to the other side for Ron Cohn. Ron Cohn in pressuring Wang. Wang will bring it around behind the net. Ron Cohn takes a slip. Are they calling the goaltender? The penalty will be going to the Canadiens. Two-minute tripping call. From my angle, I couldn't tell if it was Ron Cohn's, or excuse me, the goaltender's stick that tripped him. It looks like Zinke will go to the box to serve it. So an undisciplined penalty to take from the Canadiens goalie. Sees him face a power play. Canadiens win the draw, dump it out into the boards, into the bench. Luckily hit nobody. So they'll do it again. Sedane JC with a 2-minute trip on Landon Roncoon. Here in the first. 5:08 left to go. 1:53 in the power play. Perry wins the draw. Watt on the point. Walks the line. Over to the right circle. Watt surveys. Behind the net for Lee. Lee checked off the puck. Wins the puck in the corner. To Watt. Over to Coe. Coe to LaPierre. Sends it across to Riley. Riley centers it in front and tipped wide of the net. And now here comes a break for the Junior Canadiens. Short-handed breakaway for Catherine. Catherine shoots. And the captain of the Bully calls it a beautiful back check, hustling all the way back. Catherine was home free on a short-handed breakaway, but the speed of the Barrie Colts captain on the power play. They accept the opportunity before he can get the shot off in the net. Riley with a beautiful back check. And Cole will have a word with his coach on the bench, discussing what to do on that power play. 1:08 left to go. We have the second unit out for the Canadiens. Second power play unit. Excuse me. The Colts. O'Connell tips it in. JC looked to play it, left it for his defenseman, and now Zhu battling in the corner with Dragovic. Puck moved out to the point. Matheson with a 1-T. He tried to slap pass it to the forward, elected not to shoot it, and Matheson has the puck again. A low shot to Dragovic off the side of the net. Matheson again. Walks the line, looking to center. Champagne pressuring him. Leaves it off O'Connell. O'Connell shoots it, blocked by Champagne. Great effort by Champagne on the penalty kill here as Vigo Wadstein centers it. O'Connell couldn't get a stick on it. And now here comes Rico Champagne. Chasing the puck down. 4 seconds left on the penalty. And even strength now, 5-on-5, as Dragovic clears the puck up finisher zone. Backhand dump into the Canadian zone. Sagan, the first Colt in the zone. Sagan forechecking hard, but Wang comes away with it. Wang goes around the defenseman, gets the shot on net, gets the rebound, and brings it behind the net. Shot now for the Canadiens, off the side of the net. Canadiens have some good pressure here now off a good penalty kill. Shot sails over the net from Rima. And the puck goes back behind the Colts net. Wired out of play by the Colts defenseman, Liam Watt. No delay game penalty here for this tournament. From Markham, Ontario, Thornhill Community Center. Centered in front, the Canadiens, puck loose in the crease. Who's going to get to it? And it looks like Rinaldi freezes it first as the linesmen quickly rush in there to break up the herd. Face off to the right of Rinaldi. Down by the Colts. Colaboo clears the zone, gets it out, and now Lee chases the puck. Ross there with him. Ross gets to it first, brings it back behind his net. Shakes off Lee, goes around Riley, and Ross takes it up the middle. Offside is the call. Good carrying by Ross, just unfortunately one too many stick handles draws his partner offside. Draw one to the Junior Canadian zone. Lang couldn't get the puck on it. Now the Colts retrieve it. Matheson cuts to the middle. Matheson with a shot, scores! The Barrie Colts, Lucas Matheson with a beautiful shot, top left corner. Wires one home. And 1-0 Colts with 1:45 left to go in the first. Beautiful stop-up play at the point there. Rocked the line. Made his way to the slot. Lucas Matheson let it fly from the top of the slot. Past JC. And the Colts take the early 1-0 lead. Colts win the draw. Dragovich tries to go around Ross. Cueja shimmies off the Colts defenseman. Comes in off the right wing, sends it across. Centered in front. Now Ross has an opportunity. Shot saved by Rinaldi. And into the corner. Dragovich tries to get the puck out of the zone. Finally gets to it. Up in the air and goes for a line change. Junior Canadiens now trying to stretch it. Dumped in. Canadiens to it first behind the net. Takes a lap, surveys. Cloutier. Shot from the top of the circle into the glove of Rinaldi. And some more up stuff with Grima in the face of the goalie. He's really putting the defenseman to work, having to clear out the crease. But despite the traffic, Rinaldi made a beautiful glove save on Cloutier, who took his lap, cut into the middle with a nice little shot, and he'll stay on the ice for the face-off. Cloutier against Sagan here to the right of Rinaldi. Cloutier wins the draw. Over to Jasper Wang. Wang tried to get it into the zone. Grima tried to glove it. Went up in the air and the Colts retrieve it. LaPierre over to the right wing. Dumped in. Sagan pressuring the defenseman. Jasper Wang shakes him off. Up the right to Cueja. Right wing. He's got his partner with him. Backhand scores! A beautiful roof job. Cloutier, I believe it was. Cloutier with a beautiful backhand over the shoulder. And let's not forget to mention the beautiful backhand pass from Cueja. Seamless. And just like that, with 24 seconds left to go in the first, it's 1-1. That top line will stay on. They'll lose the draw. Dragovich gets it in. Jasper tries to play it. Puck eludes him. Clear it out. But O'Connell's there to keep it in. Now challenged by Colts on the line. Matheson now. Gains the line. Makes a move. Miguel Watstein. And that's the end of the first. 1-1 here in the Thornhill Community Center out of Markham, Ontario. We'll be right back shortly. Start of the second here as the teams switch sides. A 1-1 game. Last game ended in a shutout. So it looks like we'll have a game here between the Junior Canadiens and the Barrie Colts in the AAA Under 15 Provincial Championships. Draw was won by the Canadiens. Champagne sent back to Deutsch. Deutsch over to his partner, Jules. Back to Deutsch. Sends it up for Champagne. He's up 2-on-1 with Zinke. Tries to center it to Zinke, and a beautiful play made by the defenseman. Left the puck up in the air, but Deutsch gets it back at the point. With a shot, Champagne tried to tip it, but just missed it by an inch. Jules pinches in. Matheson there. Here comes Lee now. Dumps the puck out of his zone, and he'll take the icing. As they looked like there was some miscommunication in the Barrie Colts end. Smartly dumped out by Lee. And they'll get a line change. Face off to the right of Rinaldi. Cloutier wins the draw. Littman sends it in deep for Cueja. Cueja surveys, sends it across for Cloutier. Ross takes it now, pinching in. Cloutier covering him. In behind the net now. Sent back to Littman on the point. Pointman across for Cloutier. Cloutier shimmies on the line there. So we'll try to give it to Ross, but Ross can handle it. Now the Barrie Colts come back the other way. Canadiens manage to get to the puck first. Taken down there by the Colts. And Cole gets it in backhand. And a slash is going to go to Davis. Quickly on that was the ref. And Ryder Davis will take a slashing penalty. Giving the Canadiens their first power play opportunity. With 13:43 left to go in the second. Grima to take the draw. Champagne. Cloutier. Cloutier makes nice little move. Over to Cueja. Cueja waits. Stops up across for Cloutier, and he wires it over the net and into the netting. Not happy with himself there. It was a beautiful opportunity. Nice feed from Cueja. And I have a feeling we'll see a lot of that this tournament. Or excuse me, that was Grima on the doorstep, who couldn't get the shot off. Colts win the draw. But Grima gets to it first. Sends it back for Jasper Wang. Over to Cueja. Nice little move on Lee. Cueja surveys. Over to Jasper Wang. Back to Cloutier. Jasper Wang. To the left to Cueja. Back to Jasper Wang. Switches up with Cloutier. Back to Cueja on the point. He'll quarterback now. And here comes Grima with a shot. Deflected up over into the opposite corner. Cloutier there to pick it up. Behind the net. Cloutier gets it back as he plays catch. Jasper Wang elects to feed it to Grima. Back to Cueja across with a shot and deflected into the pads of Rinaldi. And he'll freeze it with 1:06 left to go in the power play. First power play unit will stay on, as the Barrie Colts have a fresh set of legs to kill this penalty. Won cleanly by Grima. Jasper Wang walks the line. Across for Cloutier. Back to Wang. Wang over to Cueja. Wires a pass. Couldn't find the seam. Almost had it. Cueja and Cloutier with some tremendous chemistry. Now Cloutier wires a shot from the left circle and saved by Rinaldi as the Barrie Colts get it out of the zone. 40 seconds left to go now. Jasper Wang dropped it to Cloutier, who sends it across to Cueja on the right wing. Cueja, head up, surveys, takes a lap around behind the net, back to the left wing, sends it back to Jasper Wang. Wang to Kluche, one-tees it up over the glass. And Kluche couldn't get his glove on it. Would have been an impressive dive, almost kind of looked like a football catch, like Odell Beckham. Sagan to take the draw against Zinke. Zinke wins it. Deutsch sends it across. Now Ross. Pass behind Long, has to regroup. Back to Deutsch. Ross sends it up the right wing. Over to Zinke. Zinke tries to get it in deep. He's got help. A 3-on-2 developing, but the Colts make a good stick check and get the puck out of the zone. Ross. Nice little nifty backhand to Zinke. Zinke gets past Lapierre. He's checked into the boards. And Lapierre will reverse it to the opposite corner. A stretch pass by the Colts. Has Bigger Watson coming in off the right wing, and play is stopped on an offside call. And the two teams will make their changes. 11:20 left to go in the second. 1-1 game here. Rico Champagne to take the draw on Hatch. Champagne walks Hatch, but Barrie Colts come away with it. Dumped in. Hatch wanted it. He'll be the first to it. JC plays the puck, stops it behind his net, and the Colts come away with it now. Centered to Riley. Into the glove of JC as Riley had a golden opportunity, top of the slot, as the Canadiens lost their coverage for just a brief moment. Let's see if they can continue this forecheck, this beautiful shift here. Has to take the draw on Rico Champagne. Champagne wins it back to Whitman. Jou now has it behind the net. Riley with a beautiful check. Knocks the Canadiens off the puck, but Rico Champagne picks it up. Up the right wing. Hatch cancels him out on the wall. And it's sent back the other way. Canadiens, Lucas Wang first to the puck. And Watt will hold it in along the boards. His teammate comes to help him out. Stretch past the Hatch. Cuts into the middle. Over the line now. Broken up by the Canadiens, and Champagne comes back the other way. And Brojo with him. Off the right wing with a shot into the glove of Rinaldi as he makes a nice stop with 10:20 to go. Teams will make their changes. Canadiens have their top line out with Grima, Cueja, and Kluche. They've been zinging the puck around tonight. This afternoon, actually. Got to get used to that. Puck goes over Grima. He lost sight of it. And now Barrie Colts have an opportunity. Vigo Watstein walks around. Tries to center it. Goes wide of the net. And Dragovich keeps it in. Vigo Watstein couldn't get a hold of it, but O'Connell's there into the opposite corner. Jasper Lang causing some commotion. Canadiens try to get it out, couldn't. It's rolling on the line. Offside, delayed offside. Don't touch it. He doesn't touch it. Canadiens retrieve it. Play continues. Jasper Lang over to Deutsch, up to Cueja. Backhands it to Kluche. Kluche's got Grima on a 2-on-1. Grima with a shot, and Rinaldi challenges him coming out of his crease and makes a nice little stop there in tight. Quick puck movement from the Canadiens. Very impressive. Face off to the right of Rinaldi. Won by the Canadiens. Littman on the point. Sends it in deep into the corner to Champagne. Tries to center it. Deflected. Littman has it. Over to Ross. Ross gets it in to Long. Champagne now. Back to the point it goes. Ross couldn't keep it in, and now he's forechecked by the Colts. Ron Cohn. Colabooten. Across. Cohn now has it along the right wing. He's pressured by two Canadiens. He'll get it in deep JC out to play it. He sends it back up. And Long recovers. He reverses it back behind the net to Ross. Littman. Backhanded out of the zone. Collarbooten has it. Dumps it in. And Ross will take it. Reversed. And now here's the shot for Rory. He fanned on it. Another opportunity. He seems to lose his man and get open. He's been hanging around the high slot. One of those is going in. Riley with a nice little hit on Zinke. As they don't like it. Zinke takes exception. And now here comes Lee. With Davis. Davis with a shot. It goes right over the net. And bounces out of play. A nice little opportunity arose. As there was a little bit of a adjusting match at center. Nonetheless, the face-off will be to the left of JC. O'Connell will take it against Kadoran. False start. The linesman having a word with Bigger Wadstein, making sure everything's all cleared up. And the Colts win the draw. Watt pinches in, keeps the play alive, into the corner. Giroux contests him. Now Bigger Watson comes over with the puck, centers to Watt. Watt can get a handle on it. He gets the shot on net, and a save made by JC. I believe that tipped into JC's breadbasket there. And now the top line will come out for the Junior Canadiens to take this defensive draw. Colts discussing a play they can draw up. To the right of JC to face off. O'Connell will take the draw against Cueja. Cueja wins the draw, but Bigger Watstein's there to pick it up into the corner. He falls down. Giroux there now into the corner. He comes away with it. Takes it behind the net. Cloutier comes up the left wing with speed. He gets it in deep. Rinaldi there to play it. Over to Matheson. The Colts get the puck out. Canadiens quickly retrieve it. Cueja in the corner. Tries to get it to the point to Giroux. Giroux with a shot deflected by Rinaldi into the netting and out of play. .7:17 left to go in the second. 1-1 tie here in Thornhill Community Center, Markham, Ontario. They win the draw. Nice little cross-ice pass from Davis. Lee has a chance in front. He fans on it, gets the puck. Couldn't control it. And the puck comes back out to neutral ice to Canyo. Dumped in. Lee there. Forechecking. Ambrosio couldn't get the puck on, stick on the puck. Ambrosio there. LaPierre backhands it into the neutral zone. Davis comes away with it. Over to Canyo, who dumps it in. Ross checked into the boards by Davis as Lee trying to come away with it. He does. He centers it to Riley. He scores! Miles Riley, the Barrie Colts captain, gets open once again. And he's got a goal here to give the Colts a 2-1 lead. Beautiful backhand pass from Lee and a great forecheck from Davis as they each get a point on that conversion. It seems Riley has that ability to elude defensemen. He kind of gets lost in the trees, comes out at the perfect moment, and Lee finds him at the back door. And Riley, the Barrie Colts captain, gives the Colts a 2-1 lead. Zinke with a chance one-on-one. He tries to walk the defenseman. Sagan now behind the net. He'll break it out. Cross-ice pass for Hatch. Hatch tripped up, no penalty called. Barry Colts want a penalty, and Sagan takes down Grima. Looks like Grima will go to the box here. He's not sure. He'll contest. He doesn't know what's going on. Sagan will go to the box as well for the Colts. So we'll see some 4-on-4 action with 5:43 left to go in the second. Referees are discussing where the draw will be. Looks like it'll be just outside the Canadian zone, to the left of JC. Referees talking to each bench, making sure the coaches know what's going on. So we'll see some 4-on-4 action. Canadiens have Long, Champagne, Deutsch, and Ross. Barry Colts feeling out O'Connell. Oh, it seems the Barry Colts will be on a power play when all is said and done. Grima getting the extra 2. We'll hear what the extra 2 was for. So the Colts will have a chance to extend their lead with a late power play here with 5:43 left to go. To the left of JC. O'Connell against Champagne. O'Connell wins the draw. Bigo Wadstein to the point for Canyo. Back to Bigo Wadstein. He's pressured by the Canadiens. Puck comes back out to Canyo across. Matheson elects not to shoot. He walks. He surveys. Cross ice pass for O'Connell. Couldn't get to it, and Canyo will pick it up for him, and he'll get it in deep. Bigo Wadstein in the corner. Ross checks him in. Deutsch to help him out. Dragovich also there. Dragovich comes away with the puck. Quickly stopped by Deutsch, and Dragovich dragging his way across to the other corner, and Canyo will come out with it on the point. Canyo with a low shot, and a great save by JC as that was tipped. And here comes Champagne the other way. Short-handed. Taking on 3 defensemen on his own. Looks to split the knee. Here comes Champagne. He almost gets the shot off, but he draws the penalty. And just like that, we will go 4-on-4 after all. On a beautiful effort from Champagne. Taking on 3 defensemen on his own. All that was missing was the goal, but so close. But no cigar for Champagne. Rico Champagne, a nifty little move there. Draws a penalty. And we'll see 4-on-4 action for 1 minute and 8 seconds. Draw to the right of Rinaldi. Won by the Colts. Watt challenged by Ross. The Ross, the defenseman in deep. Colts come away with it. Here comes the captain. Miles Riley, who's got the go-ahead goal. LaPierre will retrieve it, bring it back out to the neutral zone and reset. Cross-ice pass for Riley. Riley will try to get the puck in deep, but forced to bring it back off the nice little pressure by Ross. And Cloutier will retrieve it. Jasper Wang gets the puck in deep. He's in there. Cueja covering him. And play is stopped. 16 seconds left to go of even strength hockey. 4-on-4 action to the left of Rinaldi. Colts win the draw, and Matheson will feed it to Bigo Wadstein. But he's late to the puck. Cueja will pick it up. Cueja takes his time, looks around, resets. And now a power play for the Canadiens. Matheson tries to get it out, blocked by the linesman. And the Canadiens will regroup. Jasper Wang brings it up behind his net. Dropped for Champagne. Cueja. Cueja to Zinke. Zinke across for Cloutier off the post. The rebound goes in. The Canadiens score. I believe it was Zinke who got the goal. A rebound. Maybe not, because as Cloutier's the first into the flyby. We'll see what they announce here if it went off a Barrie Colts defenseman. But the Canadiens tie the game on the power play. And now we are even strength. Grima will have to serve the rest of his penalty for 18 more seconds. The referee making sure everything's so we're even strength. Referee make sure to tell the coaches of that, as the scoreboard still has the penalty up, but the coaches are told to disregard it. Colts win the draw off the neutral zone. 2-2 game here in Thornhill Community Center in Markham, Ontario. Sagan now, nifty little move. Gains the zone, but a penalty will be called on Barrie for interference. Looks like Lee will go to the box. And just like that, the Canadiens will have another power play, a chance to go ahead now after they converted on their last power play. I believe the goal will be going to Cloutier. We'll figure it out. It went off the post and probably went off the goalie or the defenseman. I couldn't see from my vantage point. Colts win the draw. Tried to dump it out. Kept in by Jasper Wang, but he couldn't hold it. And Cueja will have to come back for him. Cueja leaves it for Jasper Wang. He carries it up. Drops it for Cueja. Cloutier over the line. Cloutier looking, surveys, sees who's with him. Sends it back to Cueja on the point. Cueja walks in to the circle. To Jasper Wang. Across for Cloutier. Across to Cueja. Cueja back to Cloutier. They're zinging it back and forth. But Cloutier couldn't get the shot off as he fanned on it. And the Canadiens are forced back to regroup. Cueja with a turnover. Dragovich with a nice little nifty move. Centers it across, but broken up by Cloutier. And now a quick rush here for the Canadiens. Zinke drops it for Cloutier. Cloutier drops it to the point for Jang. Jang with a shot. Saved by Rinaldi, but loose into the slot, and the Colts will get it out of play. 1:46 left to go in the period. 50 seconds left to go in the power play. 2-2 game here. Very even matchup. Zinke gets it up the left wing. He couldn't keep control of it, and he'll lose it. Champagne. Ross gets stripped to the puck by Sagan. Sagan with Davis. Davis with a shot blocked beautifully by Jasper Wang. Ross carries it in, dumps it in. Ronaldo stops it from going around. Canadiens get the puck back anyway. Long surveys. Looking off. Puck is deflected up into the boards. Lucas Wang forechecking. Oh, puck comes out to Catalan with a shot, and Rinaldi with a save. 47.6 left to go in the second. 2-2 game. Flucci to take the draw on Riley. Champagne loses the puck. Riley takes it from him. To Canio onto the point. Canio walks in, shoots, and a save right into the glove of JC. Lee will take the draw for the Colts to the left of JC. Canadiens win the draw. Riley keeps it in. Canio there to help him out. And the puck will go offside. Grima with a nice little draw. Long picks up the puck, gives it to Grima. Grima sends it across. Scores! The Canadiens take the lead. Beautiful tic-tac-toe play. And who was it there to finish it off for the Canadiens? It was Long. Kov Long got open as Zinke fed the trailer. That play started in the Canadiens' neutral zone as Grima knocked his centerman, his matchup, off the puck. Oh, and the referee takes a tumble. A lot of commotion here. The referee still made the call, joint. The referee fell and made a call while on his way back up. Great sight by the referee. Easily could have been missed. Wasn't even the back ref that called it. It was the referee just getting up from tumbling. And he'll send Sagan to the box for tripping. So once again, the Canadiens will have a power play. They already have the go-ahead. 3-2. And they pull the goalie. JC will come out for the extra attacker. So a 6-on-4 here with 3.2 left in the second. Face-off will be to the left of Rinaldi. 6-on-4. Kueja to take the draw. Let's see what they draw up here. Colts win the draw, but gives it away to Grima. Grima with a shot, and Rinaldi made the save, but I'm not sure if it quite would have counted, as he shot it as the horn sounded. So the two teams will go to intermission with the Canadiens up 3-2 on the Barrie Colts. here in Markham, Ontario, out of the Thornhill Community Center. We have the third period ready to start for game number 2 of this tournament. And it's between the Toronto Junior Canadiens and the Barrie Colts. AAA Under 15 Provincial Championships of Ontario. 3-2 lead for the Toronto Junior Canadiens. And the Junior Canadiens have a power play to start the third for 3 minutes and 53 seconds. So a long power play opportunity. Quaja, who's been on fire tonight, his line mates Cloutier and Glima have been zinging that puck around. So let's see if they can convert again. Quaja gains the zone, surveys over to the half boards to Jasper Wang across for Cloutier. Wang recovers it from his feet, keeps it alive. Grima took it into the corner. Cloutier back to Wang. Quaja sauces it to Jasper Wang. He'll walk the line, leave it for Cloutier. Cloutier still manages to get the puck. A feed across. They score! Quaja on the doorstep. A beautiful feed from Grima. And another tic-tac-toe play. But as I mentioned, this line is just cooking. Zinging the puck across seamlessly, finding every seam possible. And Quaja was on the doorstep. Beautiful feed from Grima. And an equally beautiful feed from Cloutier. So a tic-tac-toe play, power play goal to start the third. 4-2 for the Junior Canadiens. Caterin. Nifty little move to gain the line. Over to Long. Long couldn't get it across. The Colts clear it out. Deutsch. Across for Ross. Back over to Zinke. Zinke was behind. The pass was behind him. He couldn't retrieve it. And Ross will have to try again. This time to Long on the right wing side. Across to Deutsch. Deutsch gains the line. Surveys. Centers for Long. Self pass along the boards. Wrapped it around over to the other side. Ross couldn't keep it. And now he's pressured by O'Connell. Long drops it a little carelessly, but Ross was able to retrieve it anyway. And the Canadiens will reset back behind their net. The Colts cut off the Canadiens' rush. Cloutier tried to get it out of the zone. And they'll try again now. Cloutier. Dumped in by the Colts. Walked over to the other corner. Jasper Wang up. And now here comes Quaja. Feeds it off. A nice little lop in behind the net to Cloutier. Cloutier on the right half board. Back to Jasper Wang. To Quaja. He'll stop up. Quaja floats it to Cloutier. One-timer off the side of the net. What a beautiful release. He almost got it. The top right corner. It was labeled. And now here comes Grima. Give and go to Quaja. Back across attempt. But blocked by the Colts, and they'll get it out of play. 5 seconds left to go in the power play. And now we're even strength. So 1 goal for that double minor taken by Sagan, as he had gotten tied up with Grima. And I believe they called him for kneeing, not tripping. Zhu. Nifty move past the Colts forward. Lapierre there to retrieve it behind his net. Hatch dumps it out. Tipped off of Zhu's stick. No ice. And JC will come and reverse it back to the other corner for Lucas Wang. Zhu late to the puck. Colts win it. Hatch there in the corner. But the Canadiens come away with it anyway. Nice little walk, nifty move. Sent to Lucas Wang, but an icing will be called as Zhu walked around 2 defensemen. 2 Barrie Colts. But the pass was just wide, and an icing will be called. 4-2 here in the third. 11:15 to go. Here in Markham. Thornhill Community Center. I'm George Odelekos commentating for you here this afternoon. Sagan in behind the net. Deutsch cancels out the Colts. Battle along the boards. Davis comes away with it, but Deutsch quickly takes the puck from him. Deutsch now over to Grima. He'll take a look, backhand feed across, and here comes a 2-on-2. He'll stop up, sends it for Deutsch. Deutsch on his backhand, couldn't feed it, and Grima will keep the play alive to Zinke. Zinke centers it to Long, and a save made by Rinaldi. Ross tries to float it on net. A tip in front, and the rebound goes wide. Almost another goal there from the Canadiens. Ross couldn't keep it in the zone, so the Canadiens are forced to reset. Dumped in by Deutsch. Weird bounce in front. Oh, and it sailed over the net. What a beautiful chance that would have been. As Ross dumped it in, Rinaldi got a glove on it, and it went off the glass behind the net, and the bounce came right back out to Zinke. Zinke had a wide open net. He just shot it over the net. Not sure if the puck bounced, but a chance I'm sure he'd like to have back. Champagne loses the draw. Canio picks it up. Champagne with a nice check on Canio. Canio reverses it to Matheson. Matheson chased down by Cloutier. Matheson loses his footing, able to recover, and Champagne there on the forecheck. Cross-ice pass turned over by Cueja, and he dumped it in. Cloutier to Jou. Jou with a floater. No one got a stick on it, but the Canadiens able to recover. Cueja, nice little move. Looks to center. Centers it in front. Nobody's able to get it. Back to Jasper Wang on the point. He'll shoot, blocked by O'Connell. Cloutier behind the net. He's got Champagne. Champagne centers it to Cueja. Tipped wide of the net. Cloutier with a shot up and over. Nifty little shot there. Sneaky. Like I said, Cloutier's looks like the line got split up. Grima not on this line anymore. It's Cloutier, Champagne, and Cueja. Cloutier couldn't win the puck. Colts send it back down into the opposite corner. Jasper Wang dumps it out. Lapierre there to pick it up in the neutral zone. Brings it into the Canadian zone, but Jasper Wang. Back and forth they go. Champagne feeds it up the middle to Cloutier. Cloutier couldn't get the stick on it, and Colaboutin beats him to the puck. Lucas Wang now. Forechecking hard. Back to the point for Ross. Ross sends it in deep for Lucas Wang into the feet and back out of the zone. Littman across to Ross. Quick up to Ambrosio. Checked off the puck, and the Colts will reset. Stretch pass to Lee. Couldn't get a hold of it. It was to the feet. And now the Canadiens come back the other way. Lucas Wang centers it in front to Ambrosio. He couldn't get a stick on it. And now the Colts come back the other way. 3-on-2. Here comes Lee. Lee centers it to Riley, who's got the Colts goal. Kept in by Watt. Watt looks to shoot it over the net. And the puck's still alive. Here comes Lucas Wang chasing it. Canio beats him. Ross there to recover it. And an icing called as I believe that was Ambrosio. He tipped the puck, but it was just before the red line. Would have been a nice little tip in by Ambrosio. Nevertheless, the puck will come back, and the face-off will be to the left of JC. Canadiens win the draw. Cleared out of play. Looks like it'll be another icing. Yes, it will be. Barrie Colts win the draw. Canio walks it in, dumps it in, and Deutsch will be there to
recovered in the opposite corner. Quick up to Zinke on the right wing. Fans on his pass, and Davis couldn't get it, but the Canadiens quickly recovered. Grima on with his new line of Zinke and Long. Deutsch on his knees is able to get the puck back into the zone. Colts quick up. Hatch couldn't control it and quickly pressured by the Canadiens. Kept in. Beautiful keep by Zinke. And the Colts will reverse it back behind their net as they look to regroup. Davis. Pressured by Long. Sends it back. Up to Hatch. Hatch backhand dump. Met by Deutsch. And now the Canadiens will regroup. Jasper Wang across to Deutsch. But he missed it. But the Canadiens come back with it. Kluche now over the line. He's got Cueja with him. Nice little sauce across the Champagne, but Riley was able to break up the pass, and now here comes a chance for Cole. Cole along by himself, checked by Ross. Zhu there to help him, and Ross comes away with the puck. Backhands it out to Champagne, kept in by Lapierre, but the shot blocked by Ross and into the corner. Zhu to Champagne. Champagne up to Kluche. He's got Cueja along the other side. Drops it to Champagne, back to Kluche. Kluche lost sight of it. He couldn't get the shot off. He even had Cueja. I'm sure he would have fed that to him. Cueja was ready for that 1-T. But now here comes the Colts back the other way. Regrouped by Watt. Turned over. Here comes Kluche. Excuse me, Zhu. Vigo Wadstein sends it back to Matheson. Matheson stretched pass up the middle. Vigo Wadstein now cuts across. He's got Dragovich with him along with O'Connell. He button hooks. Back to the point. Kalabutin dumps it in. Vigo Wadstein there, the first one behind the net. O'Connell with him. As a scrum behind the net now, the Canadiens come away with it. And Zhu safely tries to backhand it out of the zone, but stopped and kept in by the Colts. Here's a chance in front. Beautiful poke check by JC. And Champagne has it now. Champagne dumped it. Rinaldi has to cover it as Cueja was right there to force his hand. 4:44 left to go with his 4-2 game as the Canadiens, with a couple of power play goals, have taken the lead after what was a close game. Things got a little rough. Power plays ensued, and the junior Canadiens were able to convert. Davis dumps it in. Quick up from Jasper Wang. Here comes the Canadiens now. Lucas Wang over to Caterin, who tries to center it to Ambrosio. He couldn't get a stick on it, and now the Colts come back the other way. Canadiens have numbers though, but the Colts off the right wing, shot and a save by JC. As the Colts seem to be a step behind, no one was there to help him out. Sagan, a shot from the point, blocked by Ambrosio. He gets the puck again, and the Colts peppering JC with some shots, but JC's up to the task. Canyo with that opportunity there. 3:58 to go in the third. Here out of Thornhill Community Center in Markham, Ontario for the Under-15 AAA Provincial Championships of Ontario. Over the line is the Canadiens. Long tries to center it to Grima, but Grima couldn't get to it as it was behind him. Long tried to keep it in, but Hatch was there to contest it. And a quick up to Riley. Riley over the line. Toe drags around Deutsch. Forces the puck into the corner, and now he'll carry it. Tries to cut in, but Deutsch wouldn't leave his man. One-time shot by Matheson. He found on it, and into the corner. Grima backhands it out into the bench and out of play. Face off to the right of JC. No one's coming away with it. Now Deutsch does. He'll clear it out, and LaPierre couldn't keep it. LaPierre will have to come back, but an icing will be called. We'll try it again to the right of JC. Colts win the draw this time. Watt couldn't keep it in. Feeds it across to LaPierre. LaPierre will swing it around, dump it in. JC tries to stop it from going around. He missed it. And now Watt with a good keep. Watt battling in there. Dragovic with him. Puck comes out, and now LaPierre will have to bring it in again. Backhand dump into the corner. Ross there, the first one. To Deutsch. Pressured by Sagan. Chipped into the corner. Back to Sagan now. Tries to center it between his legs to nobody. And the puck is out of the zone. And Watt fans on it. Quickly pressured now by Zinke. But Watt is able to recover and get the puck out of play. Puck rolls across. Icing is waved off. And there will be a penalty, it looks like. Zinke's going to go to the boxes. Zinke's on the bench. He's trying to get away with this one, but the ref making sure to call him over. Zinke, not sure what he did, I don't think. Barrie Colts with a timeout with 2:13 left to go. Unassumingly. And we'll wait on what the call is. I missed the signal. But nevertheless, Zinke is in the box. I think it was for slash. Yep. 2 minutes for slashing. On Jackson Zinke. 2:13 left to go here. Just about the rest of the game. The Colts will be on the power play unless they convert. Very spirited bout between these two teams. And I think if I had to decipher the difference here, the big difference maker in this game, difference makers I should say, is that top line of the Junior Canadiens. Cueja and Kluche just seem to have that chemistry. They started the game with Glima on their line, but Champagne has stepped in, and the Colts win the draw. Matheson surveys, feeds it to Riley. Riley in deep now for Lee, shoots, he scores! Jack Lee with a beautiful snipe to the top left corner. Brings the Barrie Colts down within one with 2 minutes left to go on the dot. And so we'll see what the Colts can do with these last 2 minutes here. Only down by one off a beautiful shot, power play goal by Jack Lee. I believe it was from Riley and Matheson. So the Colts convert on a power play of their own. Top line out here for the Junior Canadiens. Kluche wins the draw. Champagne quickly forechecked by two Colts, but Champagne comes away with it. Kluche up the right wing, cuts to the middle, looks to feed it. Cueja now. Cueja shoots, blocked by Canio. Canio comes away with it. Over to the left for Cole. Cole tries to beat Jasper Wang one-on-one. He stays with him. Over to the opposite corner. And a scrum will ensue. A rugby scrum for the puck. Cole in there, along with Jasper Wang, killing some time here with 1:20 left to go. Canadians doing everything they can to keep the puck into the boards, but they'll finally stop play and get a face-off. Smart play by the Canadians to kill some time off the clock. 1:16 left to go. Colts looking to tie it up. Within one, 4-3 the score here in Thornhill Community Center in Markham, Ontario. Face off to the left of JC. O'Connell loses the draw, and the Canadiens now. Zinke tries to chip it past Matheson. Matheson gets a piece of it. And now Grima flicks it up with an empty net. Here comes Long, and he'll score the empty net to put this game away. Kav Long with his second goal of the game. He'll take the empty net, and the Canadiens up 5-3. Looks like that'll be the final score with 55 seconds left to go. Anything can happen, but not the result the Colts wanted off a valiant effort with that late power play goal from Jack Lee. Sees it met with an empty net goal from Kav Long, his second of the game. LaPierre up the wing to Dragovic. Senders it to Vigo Watstein. Battle along the boards. Here's a chance for Watt. He couldn't handle it. And a shot by Dragovic almost eluded JC as he didn't have sight of it, but the puck nevertheless went into the boards, to the corner. Here they come again. LaPierre centers it in front. The rebound, scores! They're within one again with 20 seconds left. Dragovic with an empty net as JC was committed to the shot, but LaPierre fed it across, and Dragovic was able to capitalize and bring the Colts within one again with 20 seconds left to go this time. I don't believe the Colts have any more timeouts. Nothing to draw up here, but you have to think they're going to pull. That they'll pull Rinaldi for the last 20 seconds should they win the draw. And the goal scorer early in the game, Jack Lee, will take it. He wins it. Quickly recovered by the Canadiens. Quager now. Centers it to Cloutier. Cloutier couldn't get the puck, his stick on it. And now Quager with a beautiful broken up pass out of midair, and he got the shot off, but a nice save by Rinaldi as Quager was all alone. 4 seconds left to go. Quager to take the draw. Cloutier lined up for the shot. He wins it straight back to Cloutier. He brings it back, and Ross will bring it back and run the clock. And this game is over. The final score, 5-4 in favor of the Toronto Junior Canadiens. Stick around, we'll have the player of the games announced. Jack Lee gets the player of the game for the Barrie Colts. Had that late power play goal. Cloutier with the player of the game for the Junior Canadiens. Kane Cloutier. Him and Quager just have that chemistry, and they'll look to continue that throughout the tournament, and we'll see how they do. But this game ends 5-4 in favor of the Toronto Junior Canadiens. We'll be back with more in about half an hour's time.